Today's news. IFEX Freedom of Expression Network meets in Beirut. Appeal filed against Bakhtiar Hajiev's court sentence. Journalist hearing postponed. Economic development limited by approach to private property. Freedom of expression advocates from around the world gathered last week in Beirut, Lebanon, for the 17th IFEX General Meeting and Strategy Conference. The world's largest network of free expression organizations, IFEX has 95 member organizations whose collective mission is to protect freedom of expression. IFEX was founded in 1992 by a group of freedom of expression organizations who wanted to create a coordinated network to better monitor and campaign against violations of freedom of expression around the world. At the conference, IFEX members unanimously agreed to launch an international day to end impunity. It will be held on November 23rd, the anniversary of the Maguindanao massacre in the Philippines, in which 34 journalists were killed. Participants also discussed the Arab Spring revolutions and heard from media representatives and activists from Egypt, Tunisia, and Yemen. Workshops and seminars considered how media law around the world will adapt to cope with the new requirements of new media. Ola Kravtsova of the Moscow-based Center for Journalism in Extreme Situations spoke in response to a presentation by the Committee to Protect Journalists on the methodology used to monitor and record the killings of journalists. Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety representatives Emin Husseinov and Celia Davies attended the conference. Back in Baku after the conference, chairman of IRFS, Emin Husseinov, said that it had been a hugely inspiring event and that IRFS was more committed than ever to fighting against increasing government restrictions on freedom of expression in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has seen a recent clampdown by authorities in the wake of the Arab Spring and the Facebook activism by Azerbaijani youths. Azerbaijani prisons currently hold over 30 media representatives and activists. They are in prison or administrative detention under a patchwork of charges: tax evasion, drug possession, interfering with the election process, draft dodging, and even talking too loudly on the phone. At the strategy conference, IFEX and other IRFS partners, such as Article 19, celebrated the recent release of journalist Ainullah Fatullayev, imprisoned under trumped-up charges for 4 years despite a European Court of Human Rights ruling for his release almost 1 year ago. IRFS and partner organizations discussed the future of freedom of expression in Azerbaijan and how it might be affected by last month's Eurovision victory, which has brought the country into the international spotlight. Husseinov told Objective TV that he was very grateful to IFEX for giving IRFS the opportunity to meet with other regional and international groups to share strategies and establish key partnerships.
Today, an appeal was filed against youth activist Bakhtiar Hajiev's sentence, heard Objective TV from the defendant's lawyer Elchin Namazov. The appeal asks the appeals court to annul the first court decision. The lawyer said that the date of the hearing will be announced in the next few days. Youth activist Bakhtiar Hajiev has been sentenced to 2 years in jail under charges of evading military service. It is widely thought that Hajiev was arrested for his activity on social networking sites and his support of the March 11th Great People's Day campaign in Baku. Today, the Sumgait Appeals Court heard the appeal of Guzgu reporter Kamran Bailiev, who was appealing against the Gubadli District Court's decision on the lawsuit filed against him by Idris Zeynalov and Imran Novruzov. The Gubadli court had found him guilty of inflicting intentional minor bodily harm and hooliganism, reported Bailiev. After the hearing, Bailiev said that his lawyer had not been at the hearing because he hadn't received a notification letter. The judge scheduled the next hearing for 10:30 a.m. on June 17th. On September 11, 2009, a dispute broke out between Guzgu newspaper correspondent Kamran Bailiev and Idris Zeynalov and Imran Novruzov, who were renting a cafe on the Baku-Sumgait highway. The cafe belonged to Sabir Gafarov. The conflict began with the demand that Bailiev stop publishing articles about the cafe. Zeynalov and Novruzov sued Bailiev, and the Gubadli Regional Court sentenced him to 1 year of corrective labor.
Azerbaijan's economy is protected and secured by the government's approach to private property. Detmar Doring, head of the Liberal Institute of the German Friedrich Naumann Foundation, told a roundtable conference today that post-Soviet countries should not return to the model of a planned economy and the so-called general welfare. According to him, Azerbaijan is not ready to join states with open economies. North Korea, Cuba, and other similar states provide the international community with fabricated statistics, while Azerbaijan and other resource-rich states release only limited statistical information. The reason for this secrecy, claims Doring, is that this type of economy is one-sided. Future development is not promising, and the economy is not underpinned by strong manufacturing relations. Dowring also said that life expectancy in free economies is longer than in countries with less free economies.